Hi everyone, Sharon from Crafty Duck Designs here, again with Simply Cards and Papercraft magazine. This is issue 257, and I had a request if I would do a walk through the magazine again, as lots of you I know have subscribed to this, lots of my followers have subscribed. So let's take a look inside. As I say, this is issue 257, which is kind of the May issue. So note from the editor there, delving into the content, so it gives you an overview. I love this card here. Looks like it's using a woodware stamp. Of course, it gives you ideas for your free gifts as well, so we'll have a look at the free gifts in just a moment. Tells you what's new here, an advert there for the lovely Lavinia stamps. What else have we got? So here is now your feature on your free gifts by the Seashore. So it's giving you some different card ideas there and more there as well, using the papers, and there are die cuts in this issue too in the free gifts. Summer loving, so staying on the summer, the seasidey theme there, products from other companies and where you can find them. The letters page, so you can email in or you can write in, or I think you can post things on the Facebook pages too. We have Funky Floral Wreath, so this is designer Vanessa Hodgson showing you some ideas there, and of course you get the list of what you will need and step by step and really clear photos in this magazine too. More ideas here, and then you do get some special offers as well. So here it's showing you can save 10% on the product that's been used in this these few pages. So subscription, if you haven't subscribed, there's always a double page spread on subscribing. The current free gift, if you subscribe to this, you are getting this tool here which helps you repeat stamp, and it looks like, yes, you're getting these 4 stamp sets as well, so you're getting the rotating stamp platform and 4 stamp sets, and they're really handy because they're flowers, they're hearts, they're butterflies, they're foliage. They're going to be really handy. That's worth £57, so that is worth subscribing to, isn't it? It's £19.99 for every 3 issues if you are a subscriber, so you're making a little saving there, or you can do it as a yearly one-off payment. So they usually start for the offer usually starts for the month ahead, so it may not be June, it may be July if you took this out there, and this current offer expires on the 31st of July, so then I imagine they have a new free gift for subscribers. So here's telling you about the platform and how to use that, giving you some ideas. And again, they're showing you the products, the free products for subscribers. If you didn't subscribe, it tells you where to get hold of those. This is beautiful, beautiful colours in this project here. Lovely. So again, and again, if you want to buy the products, you've got 20% off there. If you've already a subscriber, it will tell you how to get hold of those products. Craft Stash feature there, and adverts on companies on Craft Stash. The 2024 Card Maker of the Year. Previous winners here showing you their makes and creates and what they've been up to since they were a winner. Back to the free gifts again. Nice little kind of gift bag there. Tags, postcards. Cake topper. That's always a good one to make, isn't it? And a little box there too. Then we have, yes, so this was woodware, Francois Reed. I absolutely adore her stamps. That is really, really lovely. Love that. Again, and look at the colour palette here, pinks and purples running through there. That's just right up my street. That is beautiful, beautiful. Behind the scenes with Sam Calcott, who is a designer. So that's showing you different projects that she's done. Lily Fletcher, who works for Crafters Companion, showing you so it looks like the Die Cutting Essentials magazine has got a Crafters Companion free gift, and this is the project that Lily has made with that free gift. Beautiful birds, showing you mirror stamping techniques there. Then moving on, looks like we've got a few pages on technique. So of course with technique you don't need those products. You can replicate those with products that you have at home. However, there is a link there for the Stampingeous stamps that have been featured there. This feature tends to happen every month. There'll be a sketch, and then there are 3 different designs using that sketched layout for you. Cards here, again, more technique for your project, and a link where to get the products. We have a pet theme on this page, and again telling you on Crafts Dash where you can get hold of some special offers on those projects. We have a feature here on partial die cutting. So again, step by step, everything you need to complete those. These are really useful. I would be cutting these out, maybe sticking these in a journal so you can go back to those techniques, because again, you know, if you haven't got those products in your stash, you can of course adapt them to things you have got. So more ideas here using the free gift. Creating backgrounds. It's quite useful as well to either keep the whole magazine or to tear out these pages that relate to the free gifts and keep them all in a folder together. That's very handy. And again, you know, these technique parts are invaluable because you're going to adapt those to lots of different projects too. We have a Strawberry Sweetness here. Looks like this is Stampin' Up products on here, mixed with other products too. Nice strawberries ready for the summer. You have, so this is giving you an idea of another magazine, Creative Stampin'. We have books there, book club. Then you have an in-depth, there's always an in-depth crafter that has answered questions and a look at behind the scenes. So this month it is Phil Martin. So he talks about his Sentimentally Yours range there and kind of a day in the life where you can follow Phil there as well. Papercraft Society boxes. Paula has got one out at the moment. Unicorn Dreams, so something from Hunky Dory. So there's lots of different companies featured within this magazine too. Shaker cards, lots of different designs there for shaker cards. And this tells you a look ahead to next month. So sneaky peek in issue 258. The free gift is John Lockwood, and it's got a dragonfly theme. That looks really cool. I like the look of that. And this is on sale on the 30th of May. So I know subscribers get it like a week, 10 days ahead, but it will be in the shops on the 30th of May, which isn't too long away, is it, actually? I think that's next week. So not too long to wait. And then a final card project there as well, and on the back it gives you kind of a summary of the magazine. So that's the magazine in itself. Nice little read over the bank holiday for you there. Free gifts. So we have, first of all, they have given you a whole square of 3D foam. I would say there's probably about 100 there, maybe more. You have got 2 sheets of acetate. So that's really good for your shaker cards. Then we've got some double-sided papers here. So we've got lighthouses. These are 6 by 6 inches. You've got lighthouses. Oh, sorry, that's not double-sided. I think some of these might be. We have the sailing boats. We have the knots. The buoys. Crabs, shells, seahorse on there. Oh, see, this one's double-sided. So you've got lines there to break up. We have fish, anchors on the back, so really good for mail cards as well. That one's double-sided again with the stripes, red anchors, the blue knots, so different colorways. I love the little beach huts there and the nautical stripes as well. So how many of those we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 papers there. I make that. There may be 10. Mine may have got stuck together. Then you've got some card blanks. Now I find with, oh, they're double-sided too, look. So I find with the magazines, they don't tend to give you the envelope. So you've either got to make your envelope to fit that Diddy card, or what I like to do is actually cut these up and use these as mats and layers. So this is double-sided cardstock. You could use as a card or as a set. I will be chopping those up. And I've also got 2 4x4 they look like, and in the yellow and the blue. And again, I'll be chopping those up for mats and layers. And then something different this time. So last month we had papers, we had stencils and stamps. This week, this issue has got die cuts. So these just pop out here. So if you haven't got a die cutting machine, these are ideal. So we've got this one with beach huts by the sea, life's a beach. Got that beautiful bunting as well. We have welcome aboard, sail with me, the beach huts again. So there's absolutely stacks on here. So 1, 2, this is the 3rd sheet here with the die cuts. Number 4, love that. That's a focal point for a card. Number 5 and number 6 with the postcards on. So 6 sheets of die cuts. That's phenomenal. That's really good. And also, we're not quite done yet. Also, you've got little anchor sequins there. They're really pretty. You've got some twine and this little stamp set here. And all the free gifts come in this box, so you can keep everything together. So you have 127 elements here, so it gives you a list here. 98 die cut toppers, 5 card blanks, 9 patterned papers, 5 stamps, 2 postcards, acetate, foam pads, anchor sequins and twine. It's going to make some really nice projects with those. So I thought I would just do a little project with you, do a little ATC, because I looked at these and thought they are perfect ATC size. So let's take that off there. So that's your overlay of your different stamps there. What have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different stamps. I am going to bring in my Distress Oxides. I'm going to bring in Scattered Straw. I'm going to go for Salty Ocean and Salvage Patina, I think. So let's start with some of the yellow. So Scattered Straw. Let's bring in some Scattered Straw down here. Just going on with my blending brush. I've rounded the corners of my ATC already. And then we'll move on to Salty Ocean. Of course, we needed Salty Ocean for the sea. Bringing that in from the side. And the other side. Blending that in. Let's go a little bit darker on our ocean. A little bit more up to there. And then we're going to go for Salvage Patina for the sky. Again, dragging that in from the outsides in. You can always add more. It's harder to take away, isn't it? So we've got our little inky background there. So pop those to one side. Might just go over this just a little bit more. just to blend in those colours. Okay, and then on our stamp set, we have got the little wave stamp there. So I'm just going to pop this on my acrylic block here. So we've got our waves, and I might stay with Salty Ocean and just ink that across and see what that looks like. Yep, happy with that. So I'm going to go off to the page as well, so that I don't want these waves to be in rows, so that's why I'm doing it off the side. So then we can go up here and just take the waves in from that side. See if we've got a bit of ink left on there. Yes, we have. And again, just add our waves on the horizon there. So we've got our little beachy scene. And then also on our stamps, we have got the little sailing boat. So let's add our little sailing boat now. Pop him on that way. And I'm going to move on to my VersaFine ink pad. And let's pop our boat sailing past the beach there. I live in Felixstowe, which has the largest container port in the UK, so we often get really, really big boats sailing past. I think the beach heart may be a little bit, oh no, we could put the beach heart just down here, but I think I'm going to swap and pop the anchor on here. I think the beach would have needed to be a bit bigger to have the beach hut on. So we've got our little anchor there, and we've got also in the stamp set, we've got a little shell. So let's add that on too. Might add a couple of shells, I think. Just going off the page a little bit again. Let's just clean that off so we don't get black on us. Now, also in my Crafty Duck range for the from the Wild and Free stamp set, we have got the birds and the clouds here too. So I might add, let's get this block back and go for some clouds. Let's go back to Salvage Patina and ink that up, ink up the clouds, and just have that going off the page there and off here too. So we're just building up our little scene, and then we're going to bring in those little seagulls as well. So we've got the seagulls, and I'm going to do those in black. And we'll have them swooping in from the corner there, following the boat, hoping to get hold of some scraps. Let's just clean this off. And then also in my Crafty Duck range, in the Wild and Free, we have the sentiments, the Wild and Free sentiments. These are just reduced to £5 now on my website, and you'll find the link to that in the comments. And we've got this little sunshine here, so we can add a little sunshine. I'll go back to the yellow. Actually, I might go for a darker yellow. Let's go for Fossilized Amber. And we can add in the sunshine in that top corner. So these are fun little stamps, I think, really fun little stamps with this set. And we've got some sentiments here as well. So let's add a sentiment on here from the Wild and Free Sentiments. This is sun and fun. We're all waiting for this weather to be a bit more consistent, aren't we, at the moment in the UK? It is a little bit unpredictable still at the moment. And very rainy. And of course we are coming up to a bank holiday here in the UK, so it's bound to be rainy, isn't it? Now I've just missed a little bit there while I was stamping, but I can just bring in my black pen just to fill that in. Of course, if I was using a stamping platform, then I could just go over that, no problem. Right, let's then get ourselves some pens here. So we've got our little blue pen here. Let's make this a blue anchor. So just using your permanent pens to colour this in. And when I'm making ATCs, either on a live or a YouTube, I always say that if you're not into swapping the artist trading cards, what you've made here is a little topper for your card. So what you can then do is matte and layer it onto a larger card. You can use those stamps to make a background again, or use some of the patterned papers, and you've actually just stamped your own little topper. Use some of your matte and layering dies, some of your shape dies perhaps, and you've made your own little topper. Let's then colour in our boat, our little fishing boat. And you could do this with the children as well, with your free gift stamps, couldn't you? Let's colour in this bit here, and get these red. Almost wants a little flag on it actually, doesn't it? Let's add a little flag, just because we can. Let's find another blue and go around these little windows here. Makes you want to go to the seaside, doesn't it, seeing this? It does me anyway. So just colouring around here. And you could sit and batch make these. You could do a whole load of these in an afternoon with different colours, different sentiments. And then, as I say, if you're not going to swap your ATCs, you've then got a whole host of ready-made toppers to mat and layer and turn into cards. Great for men's cards as well, I think, these little free gifts. So I use my sentiment stamps. If you don't have those, then you could use the die cuts, couldn't you? That come with this particular kit. Let's just add a bit of colour here on our shells. In the bottom here, I'm going to swap to the brush nib, I think. And that's better when we're colouring a larger area there. We've got our shells on the beach, like so. That's looking good, isn't it? And then we're just going to colour in our sun as well, just to add a bit more colour onto the sunshine there. Lovely. Oh, let's colour in the windows too. There we go, just adding a little bit more detail there. And I think that's looking good, isn't it? I think that's looking good. We can actually just bring in our pen as well, just to create a little bit of texture on the sand here, just to kind of ground those onto the beach. And we have made our little artist trading card. As I say, if you're not into making the trading cards, then how about if we took one of the card blanks? We could then take some of the background papers. I think that one would do, absolutely would do. So we could cut that out and make a background, mat this onto a piece of blue cardstock maybe. You could put another strip of paper behind there or mat this onto black, and then you've got a little diddy card topper there that you've made. So hope you enjoyed that. That is looking at issue number 257 of Simply Cards and Papercraft, and all the free gifts there, and we made a cute little artist trading card using those stamps. So again, good value, good quality products with this magazine. So if you are interested in the Crafty Duck products, they are listed in the description of this video. And if you've enjoyed that, then I'd be really grateful if you could like and subscribe to my channel. That's really kind of you if you do, and it helps us creators keep growing. That's all for now. Thanks folks, see you soon.